morning, good afternoon, good evening once again. Kiyemba Lwanga Evening Allen saying hello to you, depending on where you are. Thank you so much once again for tuning in with us on all our social platforms, for liking us, subscribing. Thank you so much. You are the reason we are here. And thank you for engaging with us. You always lift us, and we feel encouraged to always have a chat with you. Last time we were taking a tour, an evaluation tour of what we had been going about, and basically we talked about fear and the winning mindset. Remember, we summarized it all saying that we are what we are because of our own mindset today. So work on your mindset and let it be the vehicle to where you want to go. Negative mindset, you will still remain in your comfort zone. Positive mindset, you will always rise up on top. Thank you so much. Now, lately we talked about parenting in the lockdown and the challenges which our children faced during the lockdown. That time we had children 18 and below, and we had it all from them parents. And I believe that you went down to doing some homework with them, some homework with you, to whereby you made your children feel like they were real children in the home. Today, I promised you that I will bring you another set of different age. And this time, I have campusers with me. You know, sometimes we feel like just because our children are already at campus, at college, we feel like they are already too big, to be called children. But remember, we are all children. Even me, I'm still a child at my mom and my dad's place. So these are our children at campus, and we want to hear it from them. They too have challenges. They too got challenges, and they too were, they got into some kind of emotional instability. So we want to hear it from them and see how best they can keep afloat and also not call it quits. Today, I have two young gentlemen here. I'll ask them to introduce themselves one by one. Welcome, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Madam Eve. My name is Madali Ivan, and I'm a campusser. I'm at the university.
Which university is
Makerere
that?
University.
Okay.
And I'm at the School of Psychology and Mental Health.
Okay.
And I'm in my third year. I was in my third year, let me say.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Say hi to our viewers.
To all our viewers, you're most welcome to this show. And please feel free to ask, to like, to comment on whatever you're going to discuss. And may you be blessed with whatever you're going to hear from us.
Thank you, Ivan. Yes, Mr. Gentleman.
All right.
Introduce yourself.
Hello, viewers. My name is Charles Ikomba, and I'm also a student. Just joined doing counseling, and so when this COVID came, things were locked out. So we're still waiting for things to stabilize.
We're still waiting for things to stabilize.
Yeah.
Tell me, what was your reaction when they told you to go home? Just feel free to talk. How was your reaction? Because I know each one of you got different reactions and mixed feelings about the announcement. Yes, Ivan.
For me, it was really a very big disappointment.
Oh, why?
When they locked us down, for real, it was a very, very big disappointment. Being in third year,
Your final year.
Okay. You're just ready to leave school to go and face the world, and then things turn out, they close you. And we all know, me and you, or probably with my friend here, that school, or going to school is one of the best things everyone would desire for, or desire to have, to attain. And because we attain so many skills, social and economical and everything.
Okay.
And then when they came out to lock us down, no school, no, it was a very, very big disappointment. I myself, I really felt like my future is being tarnished somehow, somewhere. Yeah. So up to now, I'm still being affected because we don't know when they are going to open.
Okay.
Time is going.
Okay.
Things are not.
Where is time going?
Time is going because I was supposed to finish. Actually, by now I will be maybe finished because I was supposed to finish in August. But this very month. But right now, we've not even done any coursework for this semester. No papers, no what. So it's really
disappointing.
It's really disappointing.
Okay. Yes, Charles. Tell us your experience.
My experience is mainly on social networking. In terms of relationships. Imagine from campus, meet and interact and have that rapport building up. But when lockdown came, all of us dispersed.
You dispersed, so you feel you miss your friends
a lot. And sometimes.
Don't you have phones? You can get to them on phone, on social media.
Not all to have phones, and not all can afford data.
Actually, this lockdown really, I think it also affected the economic part of most of our friends.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of us we were getting some pocket money from
who?
parents.
Okay.
Yes, because they used to give us pocket money for a semester. So you budget, you have to use maybe 50,000 for data or 100 for data. So you're sure you'll be online 24/7.
Okay.
But now you have to struggle to get that of 2,000. Your parents are crying, they can't give you. The situation is just so alarming.
So alarming.
Yeah.
But now you as a psychology student, have you tried to adapt some of the skills that you've been given in order for you to settle in with the situation?
Yes, I've really tried. I've really tried. Because just know this lockdown has brought a lot of stress. And, so there are so many ways you can try to manage your stress within yourself, and you're like, no, I'll not overthink about that. I'll not over. You try to, by within you, me, as in for me, I always try to interact with my colleagues at home.
Okay.
Yeah. Try not to be so bored, not to be so lonely.
Okay.
Because it can result into depression.
Okay.
You know, we are used to these friends all the time. The WhatsApp friend, hi, what? You're going to somebody's room to watch movies.
Okay.
Now they are all not there. You have to try to deal with how you cope up.
Okay.
Yes. I myself have tried by interact with the people around me.
Okay, so
not thinking so much about the campus.
Okay, so in actuality, you're saying that you have stopped living in self-denial.
Yeah.
And accepted the situation as it is.
Yes.
And starting. I mean, you don't want to keep to yourself, just to yourself alone, but you have as much interaction as possible with people around.
Yes.
That's how you've managed to.
That's how I've managed about the stress beat, the lonely beat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Charles. How have you managed? You as a counselor.
Yeah.
Have you attained some skills which I know with counseling you also do psychology?
Yes.
Yes. What skills might you have adapted to help you cope with the situation?
One thing I've always told myself and I've learned from my mentors is life is not static.
Okay.
Life is moving. Life is dynamic. So the mere fact that this has come just triggered my mind to adopt and to think better. And in this season we have been in lockdown, I've been personally counseling friends that have been depressed. I thought everything is now gone. And yet, person as a Christian, first of all, I have the Bible.
Okay.
So it gives me more wisdom on how to approach situations.
Okay.
And the mere fact that God is still alive, then life is still there.
Is in total control.
Yeah.
But there are some who are saved, and they read the Bible, but they still get mentally derailed.
The challenge is the mindset.
Okay.
All this starts from the mind.
Okay.
What you think
Affects us.
affects us. The way you perceive things affects you.
Okay.
Garbage in,
Garbage out.
And then also, people should just adopt, my fellow campers should just adopt to this situation, because it's not by their own making. It came about, and
it's a global issue.
It's a global issue. However much you stress yourself thinking, doing what, you just have to adopt, guys.
Okay.
Let's know it's here. It may even stay, but let's find means of adopting. Yes.
Okay. Now that you were in your third year, you were in your first year, and I believe by you going to school, you are building a dream. You have a dream. Okay? Now, do you really feel your dreams shattered now that you are not going to school?
Partially my dream was shattered. Yeah, because first of all, the time I'd wanted to finish school has been tampered with. I was supposed to finish this year, graduate next year, but now I'll have to start again next year.
But there's a saying that schooling never ends.
Yeah, schooling never ends, but you always set your targets.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do this in a particular time. After this, I want to do this.
Okay.
But now I have to again go into my plan
and readjust.
So.
Yeah, but that's what Charles has been telling us, that life is not static, Yeah. So, readjusting, don't you think it is something which may even give you more time to redo your plan, maybe in a better way? Ivan?
Yes, it can, but you can't guarantee, because who knows, maybe what I'd planned would be the best.
For me,
Yes,
I think,
Charles.
like I said, I was talking to someone who's a friend of mine. He's 18, and was supposed to be senior 4 this year.
Okay.
But now imagine what is killing him right now, or what was disturbing him. Thank God I helped him. Was the issue of age.
Because he was going to be old.
Yes, he thought he was going to be old, and he knew this year. If I'm 18 this year, next year I'm supposed to be at least in senior 4. This year
supposed to finish.
Then I told him no. Age is just a number.
It's just a number.
It's just a number.
Yes.
Just reprogram your mind.
Yes.
And plan for the future. For some of us, like me, are just starting. It has not personally really triggered me to the point of squeezing me.
Okay.
Because now I have more time to create some resources with my parents and to have a better future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with you are saying that it may not be, you're not your dream has not really been shattered.
Yeah, it has not.
Not yet. Okay, you're still pessimistic about it.
I am still.
Okay. Now, during this time, now that, first of all, you all lingered around hoping that the president will say, tomorrow you're going back to school, next week you're going back to school, next month you're going back to school, and now it's 5 months down the road.
Yeah.
And you are still out of school. Now, how have you kept yourselves busy? Since you said that you came to adjust and accept, you accepted, you adjusted. Now, how are you advancing? The 3 A's of life.
Yes.
Accept, advance, adjust. Now, how are you advancing? Ivan.
Okay. When this came up, I had to accept it has come, because it was by my own making. So I had to adjust. There is no school anymore. So I had to find something that could keep me busy.
Okay.
Keep my brains active, my body active. Right from here, I think it was year 2, I started some project.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is that an income generating
It's
project?
an income generating project
Or a bodybuilding
business.
project?
No, it's an income generating project.
Okay.
Also a business.
Okay.
I always I do sell legal books.
Okay.
To lawyers and anyone in the law sector.
Okay.
And I started that in my year 2, I think, second semester. I got someone into the business.
Okay. Where do you get the books from?
I get in touch with the authors.
Okay.
I get in touch with the authors. I purchase, we sign contracts.
Okay.
Yes, and then I go out and sell.
Okay.
So
you're doing it legally.
Legal. It's illegal. It's illegal.
So to you, MBs, the internet, access to internet is not a problem.
It's not a problem. It's not a very big problem actually.
Yes.
At least I can afford some daily bundles. So I started this project, and when this lockdown came about, I just had to concentrate to give it more time. Okay. Though everything was locked down at a certain moment, but after things were somehow eased, I gave it all my best, and I'm still giving.
Okay, you picked it up from where it had stopped. Okay. And your friends also, wherever they are already in business. I mean, your contact friends, your business partners. Where you get the books from?
Yes, they are. Actually, most of them are lawyers, judges.
Okay. So it is that has kept you really busy.
Very busy.
Oh. Okay. But how did you come up with that kind of business? But to me, it's like it's contrary to your
psychology.
to psychology.
Yes, it's somehow contrary, but right now it's very difficult to. I don't know whether I'm using the right word, but somehow hard to get a job like in my qualification, because they'll ask you for papers, transcript and everything, and then you don't have them, you don't have a recommendation, because you'll have to need to have a stamp on your maybe testimonial, which is not there. So I sat down and I'm like, what can I do?
No, what I'm meaning, Ivan, is this. Supposing schools are opened and you are back and you finalize, your psychology course, would you still be into law, or you'd now concentrate into your field?
I think I'll do both. Because books has been my passion ever. I think since 2016, I've wanted to do a books business. And I picked this. I was in some training some years back, and then they asked us, just make a business plan of any business you would like to do in future. And for me, I was like, I think books, because I've ever seen somebody making money in books. So I drew my plan, and up to now I have that plan.
Okay, but why did you in particular choose law? There are many books. You'd have chosen to sell psychology books. But why did you go into law books?
Yes, I picked law because I really want to be well versed with legal literature. Yes.
Why did you then do that at campus? Why did you take law?
I did take law. Because I missed it by some points.
Some few points.
However, I wanted to do it. I had two options actually for campus. That was psychology and law. Unfortunately for law, I missed it by some decimals.
Okay.
So I had to go for my
For
second.
psychology. I can see you could make a good lawyer. Yes, Charles. How have you kept yourself busy?
I think for me, like Mommy said,
Yeah.
it's about adjusting
Yes.
and passing. I have personally learned to use these phones
Yes.
rightfully.
Okay.
Whereas some of my colleagues are crying,
Mm.
oh, there's no school, but we have schools here.
Yes.
Personally, I'm doing online studies
Okay.
and keeping myself better.
Okay.
As a counselor, it's time for me actually it's an exposure for me to do the real practical.
Yes.
It's a season where people are depressed, stressed, a lot of things. And it's a counselor, I think it's a point for me to advance in the season of bring out my skills to reality
Okay.
and using these gadgets rightfully.
Okay.
Most of my colleagues are using them for pornography, for
Games.
games, and it keeps studying their mind.
Yes.
When you use these gadgets rightfully, you open your mind to better
A lot
ideas.
of information.
Yes,
Quality information.
a lot. And that keeps you having more knowledge. When you have knowledge, you have wisdom. That's how I am pushing life.
Okay.
This season here.
How about getting some money in their pocket? Since now you
Yeah.
are not at school and the parents no longer give you pocket money.
I invented.
How do you get about making sure that you have access to the internet?
Yes, I developed something. I sat down using the same thing of internet and
Yes.
gadgets. I went and searched for overkill seeds,
Okay.
and I have my product by the way. I just forgot to come with it today.
Oh, okay.
And I produce overkill tea
Oh.
using this. I crush the seeds
Uh-huh.
and then make it,
Okay.
spice it with some ginger and other spices.
Okay.
So I raised that product and I'm trying to sell it. That's what I gain
Okay.
from it.
From it. What made you get that particular idea? I mean, about the avocado seeds. Are there some benefits that are in
line
that?
to my course. Yes, they are. Because avocados, when you take that tea, the avocado seeds called fits, some in English called fits.
Okay.
When you have that avocado tea, one, it relaxes the body.
Okay.
Two, it makes your brain to be a little stimulated. It's a brain booster.
Okay.
So in other words, when I'm doing counseling and I have this product, it's an advantage to me.
Oh.
I counsel you and say, but this is the physical, this one going to help you relax your nerves, relax
Okay.
your body.
Okay.
It's an immune booster.
Okay.
Besides that, when this COVID-19, they're advising people to take immune boosters.
Okay.
It's one of the best immune boosters. Adds more blood in the body, keeps you healthy, and anti-toxifier, removes all toxins in the body.
Okay.
So as you're stressed, I give you my avocado.
You give or you
Of course.
you buy.
Of course, you have to
You
buy.
so sorry.
It's an income.
It's
And
your
also-
source of income.
Yes, but also helping more people.
Okay. Okay. So in actuality you are hitting two birds with So did you get that information from your counseling course about the avocado seeds? The benefits of the avocado seeds.
No, like I was just researching.
Okay.
Like my colleague said, I sat down and said, now, how am I going to earn some money? As at least maybe our sisters are able to, for them they can say, Mommy, give me some money, I don't have maybe money for this. But for us gents, what happens is that you remain a man remains a man. There are things you can't ask. I can't go to Mommy and say I don't have data.
But some are
And the
mommy's
age
boys.
matters. And the age
And age
matters.
matters.
Okay.
So that's why I have to say, let me
Okay.
try to do something.
Okay. Now, in spite of all that, now that you've said that we are really running out of time, but given that you have accepted the situation and you really feel your dreams are not yet shattered, how would you advise your friends who are out there listening to you, who are seeing you? Advise them also to have their dreams still afloat, to keep them alive, to keep their dreams alive, because this is not the end of the story, right? advise them? Yes, Ivan.
I will repeat this again to all my fellow friends out there. My classmates, the psychologists. Yeah, we are supposed to give therapy to mental healed people. And the only thing you can tell those people out there who are suffering with this situation, this is not your own making. Yeah, it's not. So you shouldn't stress so much about it, trying to figure out what to do.
Trying to own it.
To own it. Don't own it. Don't. You'll die.
Okay.
Hey, they shouldn't own it. You should not own it. This is not your problem. Yeah, it came about. It will go. Just a matter of time.
Give them some tips on that can help them to stay not mentally derailed.
One, interact.
Okay.
Yeah, avoid being so lonely all the time, thinking about what you didn't create. Yes, avoid being so lonely all the time. Actually, I have a friend. When they closed school, she called me and she told me, Ivan, I don't know what to do. I was supposed to do this and this, but I'm actually locked in my room. I told her, move out of that room, go out, at least listen to music with friends, go and meet a few people outside there, say hi. Just to avoid that loneliness, because when you're lonely, you're going to be depressed, and depression will affect your mind, your cognitive ability, and you may not like it in the near future. So they should accept, adopt, and advance.
Thank you, Ivan. Yes, Charles, in 1 minute. Tell your friends.
To all the viewers, I want to rewind the statement I made, and I said life is not static. In this time of lockdown, it's upon you to be open. Open up to people. Don't be in isolation. When you have a challenge, please get someone and share the challenge.
Okay.
Be creative. Make some money in this season here.
Okay.
The thirdly is don't lose your life. I've had statistics from New Vision that 2,173 girls have been defied, raped, and are pregnant. And we also you've seen people how they are committing suicide. When you die, you have died. There's no future ahead.
No retirement.
So let us just commit ourselves and be a person of vision.
About it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I will still invite you some other time because we still have a lot to talk about. I haven't asked you how the challenges you face at home with your parents. Because being at campus, you're at campus.
Yes.
It's like you're in your own house. You still have to tell us those challenges which you're facing. So our viewers, you are hearing it from our campusers. It's not easy for them, just like it was not easy for us. It's not easy for our young children. It's not easy also for our elderly children. Be supportive of them. Give them some little pocket money. They need the money. They need to have access to their friends. They need to do research. And who knows, maybe the research and the online training they are going through may be the one that may redefine their dreams. So thank you so much for listening to us. Don't forget, in this pandemic era, don't forget to sanitize. Yes, don't forget to sanitize. We need to do the sanitization, and also to wear our masks. They are a must every time we go out and every time wherever we are. Thank you so much for listening in, Orange. Please stay tuned and keep liking our pages on all our social platforms, and keep engaging with us. Thank you so much. God bless you.